Hi there, my name is Aimee DeRoehn, and you are watching our fourth yoga show. It's been a few weeks since we've been on the air, and I want to thank you out there for watching and letting us be part of your yoga and letting us be part of your life. You see the email at the bottom of the screen. Please feel free to email me and throw some feedback my way, and also throw some suggestions your way of what you would like to see. As every week progresses, the show will keep evolving, because that's what yoga is about. Yoga is about evolving you on your mat and out there into your life. So let's get started. Let's take advantage of the time that we have. Let's start by coming into child's pose. So the knees are going to open really wide to the edges of the mat. The feet are going to come together behind you. And then you just bring your arms down, elbows down, forehead down, onto the floor. This might feel really, really good. So if you really just need a few extra minutes in this pose, by all means take it. But it's here for you throughout the entire half hour. Only you know if you need a break, so trust that. Inhale, breathing in. Let out a nice sigh of relief. Any bit of yoga is a nice sigh of relief, therefore release, as well as strengthening and toning. Press your palms into the floor and pull right up onto your hands and knees. And then take your hands and line them up right underneath your shoulders, and your knees are going to come right in line with your hips. I want you to let your belly sink down. We Americans think that we have to suck it in, suck it in, suck it in all the time. But a truly strong belly is also a relaxed one. So let your belly sink down. Lift your gaze and look up. And then just tilt your chin towards your chest. Pull your belly right up against the spine. Hug the spine. Spine needs love too. And then curl your tailbone towards your feet. And then inhale, drop your belly. The chest is going to lift up. Tailbone up, eyes lead, and the body follows. So eyes look up. Exhale, rounding. Chin to chest, belly to spine, tailbone toward feet. Curl the toes under, and just lift your knees off the floor, and just press yourself way back. And then see if you can create a little more space for your spine, perhaps by stepping your feet an inch or so back, and your hands maybe just a bit forward. What you want to do is you want to find the place where your hands and feet allow you to feel like stable in your pose. And once there's stability, then you can kind of explore it. What's going to feel right for you is only unique to your body. So pressing down through your hands, and as you exhale, press the hips and thighs back. Bend your right knee as your left heel presses down. Bend your left knee as your right heel staples a little more toward the floor. And just bicycle it out a few times. Lift your toes up off the floor if you like. And then bring your feet together. And inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, the knee bends, the foot flexes. You peel the knee and hip open. Not a lot, just a little bit. You just got started. You're not looking for the finish line like a marathon runner. Even marathon runners have to start somewhere. They start slow if they're smart. Roll the hip down, take your foot to the ground. Feel the right heel staple toward the floor. Shoot the left leg high.
Bend the knee and roll it open. Pressing your palms into the earth, lift the leg a little higher, peel it back. The upper foot is pushing like it's against an imaginary door. The more you breathe out, and the more I breathe out, the hip will peel open a little bit more. Bring the foot to the floor. Your breath is going to do it all. Your breath is really the whole mastermind behind all of these poses. The poses by themselves, they do quite a bit, but it's the breath that really makes them come to life. It makes you feel like I was here doing something. How do I know? Because I felt it. Fingertips are going to be right outside the pinky toes as you bring the feet to the front of your mat. And then bend the knees and look to lengthen the spine. Pull the chest forward. If that's too much, just bring your hands to your shins. Your chin tilts in just a little bit, so the neck is long. Your neck is part of your spine. And yoga says we got to connect all the pieces. And then exhale, fold. Grab your ankles and stretch down deep, but the knees can stay bent. Your hamstrings will open up in their own time, not just in one practice, but over time. Inhale, reach up, bring your palms to touch. And realize this, as you keep stretching up, root down through your feet. So breathe in and breathe out, but push your feet into the floor and firm your legs. And exhale, palms to the heart. Take your shoulders in up to your ears. Up and around and down. Again, up and around and down the back. Set your eyes on one spot, right at your fingertips. Feel your palms press. The practice of yoga, this bit of time you've offered to yourself, it's a big deal. It's a little bit of time. But the body and the mind and the emotional center, they don't need a lot, but they do need some care. They do need some time. And you've earned this time. And what you have done or what you will do for yourself is going to be a wonderful extension for the way your life plays out the rest of the day or evening. Because all you're looking to do is breathe. And breathing is going to give you an opportunity for the mind to plug right into the body that's in the room with you. And so the practice of yoga says, check back in. Be your own source of energy. The power is within you. And from there you offer out to the rest of your life, your responsibilities, to your relationships. Source you, and you'll be a much better, greater source of wonder and magic for everyone around you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. And we're going to step back on the ball of the right foot. And we're going to pick the left foot up and step it back to meet the right. If you're here and you push your heels back, so the heels aren't lifted, you push them back, pull the chest forward and squeeze your arms like you're squeezing them in toward each other. Lift your gaze and look up. I want to see the rocking forward and back on the balls of the feet. And if that is just too much for you, you will build over time. So you can look straight ahead, knees down, tilt the tailbone toward the heels, not your butt sticking out. Turn the tailbone down, belly pulls in, look forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, and you lower. And then you scoop your chest up facing dog, top of the feet press, pull the shoulders,
or press the shoulders back. Thighs can lift or they can stay on the ground. Press your right hip down, look over your left shoulder. Press your left hip down, look over your right. Come back to center. Much of life outside of us is not very centered. Have you noticed? The center you're looking for, the calm you're looking for, is in you. Curl the toes under. Down dog. Let's do that again. So high plank, either legs are straight or the knees to the floor. Rock the chest forward, hug the elbows into the sides of the body, and then upward dog, breathe in. Empty the breath, down dog. Set your eyes right between your feet. You can probably see my ponytail thing flipping to the floor. A lot of right side up comes from being upside down. Shake your head out. Don't worry about what you look like either, and I'll do the same. How about that? We can teach yoga or we can live it. This practice isn't about what you look like. It's about feeling like, oh, this feels good. In breath, out with it. Feet together, look right between your thumbs. With all the air gone out of your belly, you pull the belly tight, bend the knees, and just rock forward and back. And then jump, feet to hands. Don't worry about how far you're jumping ahead, because that took me some time. And it'll take you a little bit too. But here's the trick. Let's break this down. So, downward dog, breath in, breathe it gone. Right there, my breath goes out, I pull the belly in, I lift up my heels, and my hips pick up. You notice? Bend the knees, jump, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lifting. Exhale, fold. Breathe it in. Exhale, bow. In breath. Out breath, step back. High push up. Low push up. In breath. In the inhales, the body's open. On the out breath, the body closes up. And the little hair thing flips over. You can't take yourself too seriously in this practice. I recommend that you don't. And just have some fun. Take the poses seriously. Just take it all very lightly. The Buddha said, make yourself light. And spend a good portion of our lives feeling heavy. At one point, I was heavier weight. I was also very heavy-hearted. Not much sunshine was brought into my life then, and it wasn't because of my weight, and it wasn't because of my heart. It was my thoughts about it, my attitude, and my mind. And the practice of yoga shifts your attitude, the altitude of your attitude, we like to say. So through this practice, you're going to shift gears on something. Maybe you don't know what it is just yet, but you'll figure it out. You have the wisdom. Wisdom is just your own learning being remembered. Learning is your own wisdom being retrieved. Breathe it in. Dump it away. Lift the heels. Pull the belly in really tight. Suck it in. Jump. Feet to hands. Breathe in. Halfway lift. Empty the breath. Fold. Inhale. Reach up. Out breath. Fold. In breath. Halfway. Out breath. Step back. High push up. low. Inhale, up. Press your heart into the finish line a little bit, even though we're not quite there. Out breath, down dog. Try that with me. I like to say in my classes, take a California sigh. New Englanders are often very reserved, very conservative. Yoga is about expansion. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale. Expansive California sigh. Shake your head. You don't know. Shake your head, yes. Shake it all out. Like dump your brain like a woman dumps the contents of her purse. Every exhalation frees you up, empties you, and clears you out for some great new delight and for your presence to see it and take advantage of that wonderful opportunity the universe throws at you. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Empty the breath, fold. One more, inhale, rise. As you rise, push your feet down. Out breath, fold. On an in breath, flat back. On the out breath, step back. High plank. Exhale, low. Upward dog. Feel the chest scoop up. Out breath. Right foot, step it forward. You want to line your knee up with over your ankle. Not past it, but you want to line it right up. Back foot, press it flat. Take your arms right out to the sides, palms down. Look right at your big toe. Now pick your chest up off your thigh a little bit, pressing the front knee toward the pinky toe side of the foot. Push right down into that right heel. Pull the right hip back. Sweep the arms up as you breathe in. Palms come together. Look up. Push your feet into the floor. And on the out breath, take a baby back bend. Hands to the ground. Move through it. Inhale, high push up. Empty the breath. In breath. Out breath. Take your left foot forward. Again, knee over that ankle. Not past it. Line up. In the practice of vinyasa, we stack the joints. Knee joint over the ankle. Press the back foot down. And you want to look to press the outer edge of the back foot down so that the inner ankle lifts up. Chest over the thigh. Arms straight back. Fingers lengthening. Inhale, reach up. Out breath, palms together. Push down into the feet with into the floor. Stretch it back. Hands plant to the floor, shoulder width apart. High plank, breathe in. Empty. In breath. Out with it. The way out is through. Do you notice? And every exhalation is freeing up our tension for us. Surrender your exhales. Like you're handing them over to a higher power. And the more you get that all out, you'll feel more settled inside yourself. And there's a sense of ease, being centered inside. Now our challenge for all of us, even me, is to maintain that equanimity off the mat. Not just here,
You can feel peaceful and wonderful on the mat, but I'd rather you have something more long-lasting. Like yoga's a long-distance relationship that'll go with you throughout the day. Look forward. Walk. Take your time. Like this is a little bit of time for you, but it's not drive-through yoga. Take your time. Set your feet. Halfway lift. And in your halfway lift, your shoulders aren't near your ears like earrings. You draw them back, okay? Push your butt back and pull your heart forward past your arms. Out breath, fold. Bend your knees. Drop your butt. Take your arms high. You lift up your 10 toes. You push the weight into your heels. And into the shins to press into the calves. And then you squeeze your thighs like crazy. And you put a crazy smile on your face. And I'll take the heat for you being a little hot and bothered right now. All you're doing is coming into a bigger strength. And when we do things we didn't think we could do, we go, what else can I do that I've been hesitating, afraid to do? Sink a little lower. And don't hesitate, just go. Pull your heart higher. Stretch your arms back. Look up. Exhale, fold. Still with me? Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Exhale, low. In, up. Out breath. Right foot forward. Back foot down. Reach up. Out breath, warrior 2. Arms are going to lengthen. Your arm's not back here. Your past is gone. Your arm's not out here. Your future is all happening based on what you're doing today. So you're going to look for the shoulders right over the hips as much as possible. Press the front knee open. Arms lengthening. Squeeze your triceps. There's a tendency for the arms to really sag here. You wouldn't get into a plane with limp wings. Squeeze those arms. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. You bring the forearm to your front thigh. And you lift out of that right shoulder. You open the chest, left arm high. Then take the left arm, stretch it alongside your ear. Turn the pinky side down. Take the upper arm, wrap it around your back. Breathe in. Right knee pushing toward the baby toe side of the foot. And return to the floor. Down dog. Left foot. Warrior 1. Out breath, warrior 2. Reversing. Extended side. Wrap it around. On the inhale, chest lengthens. On the out breath, you rinse it open. You release. High push-up, low, come to the ground. Take your hands behind your back. Press your palms together. Hug your shoulder blades in. And as you breathe in, come up. Chest lifts, legs lift. And release as you breathe out to the floor. Keep your palms right alongside your legs. Really press your finger bones into the floor. Come up, breathe in, and come up.
And you breathe out all the way, and your body comes down all the way. In breath, up dog. Out breath, down dog. Come onto your knees. And come onto your butt. And onto your butt, we'll take a little twist. Sit up nice and tall. As you breathe in, your spine gets tall. As you breathe out, that's when you take a twist. Then go ahead, uncross the legs, switch it up. Left leg right over. Left fingertips on the ground. Bend the right elbow. Breathe in. Breathe it away. Come back. Take your legs straight out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Take a fold. Come on up. Bring your, point your toes. And take your hands underneath your bum. You want to press your elbows and shoulders down. Your chest will lift. Your head goes back. Push your heart right up into the ceiling. Breathe in. Open your mouth, let it go. Come to the ground. Interlace your fingers over your head. Point your toes away. And then just open your legs. Open your arms. Close your eyes. Savasana. You rest here for as much time as you have, maybe just a few minutes, or if you have a little longer, take a little bit more time for yourself.